Tobi with AVNation. I'm here at InfoComm 2023 in wonderfully humid Orlando, Florida. I'm here with Nick from Phillips Professional Displays. How are you today, sir?
I'm great.
Loving life?
We're
We're definitely keeping the people out of here. Your booth looks fantastic and amazing. It's day two, almost end of day two. It's great to see so many people out and about. I'm sure you guys have had lots of people coming through here.
Oh, it's been tremendous. The traffic is probably, I'd say, double last year. So it's been a lot of interest, a lot of people coming through. We've got a really open booth as compared to some others. So we're really enjoying it.
I'm really happy to see the people that have come out for this show. I mean, this really shows what our industry is doing, from manufacturers and integrators and everybody in between, to really show what we're going to do for innovation, how we're going to support our end user clients, and all that good stuff, right? So, for people that don't know Phillips, talk to me a little bit about who they are.
Yeah, we're Professional Displays. So we are really putting together a great team. We're commercial displays, so no TVs, obviously, for really 24/7, 18/7 applications. The real higher end panels that are used in the industry for more digital signage applications, critical rooms, command and control rooms. So not a TV, right? So what you'd put on a wall for a very industrial or commercial application.
I mean, that's really a differentiator that I think a lot of people tend to overlook, right? Commercial display versus consumer display.
Right.
There's a huge difference on sustainability, durability. Putting it in the conference room, you don't think about it until something breaks, and then you're upset because you spent the money on something that wasn't really for that, right? So behind us, we have your product that's Tableau.
Right.
And I'm pretty intrigued by this because it's got no power, correct? Right. Walk me through what this is here.
Yeah, so no power. It's pretty amazing. So what this is a 25-inch display, and it's what we call e-paper technology. So it is a technology that allows you to put an image on the screen. You power it once, you put your image on it, and then it sticks. So it's the same technology that was used in the Amazon Kindle. So it's not LED, it's not LCD. And so people are familiar with this, but you haven't seen it in color. Like the Kindle's black and white. This is the first color at this size. So it's 60,000 colors, and it's now 25-inch. We'll expand the line from there. But if you think about an application where it's going to say 50% off for the whole week, the whole month, maybe the whole year, once you've powered it and put the image on it, it sticks. So it's going to stay there until you power it again and change the content. So you could keep it forever at the content that it's on, or you could change it daily, hourly, whatever. But when it's been printed, so to speak, on the screen, it stays. And you can see we're not with no batteries, no power, nothing. So pretty great product, and it's all part of our sustainability initiative.
I love that. And this is something, sustainability, we're going to come back to, because I absolutely love that keyword. Okay. But this is really great for digital signage, retail applications. Perfect. Where, instead of printing material over and over and over again, you set it, you can change it, and you're not creating all this paper waste, right?
Exactly. So it is new for digital signage, where we're now encroaching on the paper, the cardboard, application. So that's something that we've never really touched before. So people that want a more dynamic image and a really cool product that shows what that message is for the day, but don't want to be static and have a cardboard piece, they can now look at something like this.
I love it. So the hot keyword, sustainability.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with your guys' practices, and I absolutely love it. But I would love for everybody on the other side of that camera to hear what you guys are doing to really change the way that we operate in this industry.
Well, obviously no power products is one thing, and that reduces a lot of the carbon footprint. But so we are reducing plastic use. We're down to 98% of our display. Our packaging doesn't have plastic in it. We're going to 100%. We don't use styrofoam anymore, so completely cardboard packaging now. We're using soy ink on the labeling, so just very environmentally friendly, sustainable products. And when we're hoping the rest of the industry follows us. I mean, we have Dutch origins, being Phillips, so we are a European company. There's a lot of rules in place there, so they've really been ahead of this initiative. North America is not quite as caught on yet, but we're hoping to lead that charge and hoping everybody follows us. If it becomes no longer a competitive advantage, great. Now everybody's in a better space.
I love it. I feel like we could do more as an industry, so I really thank you for setting that standard moving forward. And I hope everybody really pushes on that, because honestly, that's what's going to drive our world and keep our world just fantastic, in my opinion.
Exactly.
So we talked a little bit before the cameras turned on about some new government-approved displays.
Right.
And there's no Wi-Fi, TAA compliant, and basically it's a really awesome display that is approved to put in all governments, correct?
Yeah, so no system on a chip, no Wi-Fi, so there's very secure product. We have a whole suite of those coming out. We have a couple of models today. We're adding a 43-inch, a 50-inch, a 55, a 65, a 75, and an 86-inch product to that whole family. So we'll be able to meet most of the needs for federal government applications, military, and then you'll see us expand the line even further from there.
That's fantastic, because that is a requirement if people aren't familiar with the way government works. You cannot have any of that stuff on there. They blacklist that product on purpose, because especially if you get into the high security clearance areas, they got to make sure everything is locked down for a lot of reasons, right? So that's really great to hear.
And the Trade Agreements Act, the TAA compliance, that means that you have to have most of the product cost coming from trade-favored nations, nations that our government is friendly with and feels secure about.
Yeah, that's great.
So we meet that standard.
So certainly there's a lot of other things going on here, but one thing I did want to touch on is you have a new display that's out for this week.
Yes. Yeah, there's a 105-inch, 21 by 9 aspect ratio touch and non-touch versions. So we're showing that here today. It's obviously meant for applications like Front Row from Microsoft, which allows a really great immersive experience when virtually.
Yeah, the 21.9, that's the new hot thing, right? Because it's wider, not taller. I'm not, to me, it's like I would love to have something like that in my house someday, but I don't know if the regular content world's ready for it, but I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Nick, thank you very much for your time today, sir. I hope you have a great rest of your show. Your booth is gorgeous. And again, thank you for the sustainability practice. I think that's fantastic.
Awesome.
I'm Tobi Tungl with AVNation Media. If you want to hear more about what we're doing at Infocom, go to avnation.tv.